I am your host, Hippomon. Been following my video series here on the Manhattan game. You'll know that we're now getting Mr. Armaggon. He has varying storylines in the TMNT continuity. In the comics, he is from the future, where he takes over some of Donatello's, inventions from the future to come back to try and gather up some resources and that, and takes on the Turtles. He also goes after another character called Man Ray, who is one of the Mutanimals, which is a kind of like a spin-off comic of the TMNT comics, where it shows various mutants like Leatherhead, Man Ray, Wingnut, and Screw Loose. A lot of those different characters kind of in their own book. And in the recent television series, he plays this like cybernetic shark bounty hunter that, chases down the Turtles because he basically gets paid to. Kind of like Crumbopulous Michael and Rick and Morty. Except he's hunting the Turtles, and in the end of the episode, he actually ends up helping the Turtles. But I'm not really sure what to expect as far as how a storyline is going to come into play in, the game here. But I'm curious to find out. So hopefully you'll join me and watch this, and we'll find out together. Just want to say that I hope everyone is having an awesome day today. And that, if you do end up liking this video, go ahead and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button.
I just received intel from Casey, Donnie. He says the docks are covered with containers filled with some kind of strange tech. Casey tried to get a closer look, but was chased away by some nasty-looking guards. My best guess is they're transporting the tech to the docks via the sewer lines.
Looks like the Foot and Krang are planning a full-scale war.
Yo, that's fine by me. They want a war? We'll give them a war. Ha! Ha!
Oh, back in the sewers, it looks like we're going to be tracking... Definitely going to be tracking Armaggon through the sewers, which means there's probably going to be more Mausers, some more Foot Clan, obviously.
They're using the sewers to smuggle goods.
We'll have to find out, I guess. Let's see.
I put my money in Armaggon being in charge.
Half shell, but full go.
Loads of these pipes have been broken. Why would they do such a thing?
Alright, let's see. That current looks pretty strong, so I'm trying to avoid getting sucked into it. But let's go ahead and collect some collectibles as we're going here. Let's see. Well, it doesn't seem to really matter which way we go. I'll double check, make sure there's no switches or anything that I'm missing around here. As anyone that has watched these videos would know, they like to hide these switches in a lot of different places. Oh, got some rock soldiers. Okay, I was not expecting these guys, but let's do this. Alright. Well, before we head down there, I just want to double check here quick. I want to kind of follow the sewer lines. So, let's backtrack a little bit. See if we can't find any more battle points, or... There we go, there's one. Or anything else that might be in this section before we take off. Okay, that's where we came from. Oh, we got one more over here. I'd also like to give a shout out to my son. You can find him over at YT Shadow Gaming and Vlogs. And also to DSK Gaming, who kind of helped me to find a group of like-minded gamers that like to play a lot of the same games I like to play.
Over here. Okay.
I hope everyone there is having an awesome day. Still no switches anywhere. So wait a minute. What do we have up there? What's that? Can we shoot that? Nope. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Is there something? I can't help but wonder if there's something to that. I think there's something to that purple ooze. May not be able to figure it out quite at the moment, but I think there's something to it to where it actually ends up turning the turtles into zombies. Possibly.
Whoa. Snap out of it.
I was just feeling lonely, is all. Whoa. Pull yourself together.
Okay, so we got everybody over here.
Get a hold of yourself, man.
Better late than never, did.
There is an achievement for them all turning into zombies or something like that.
I was just feeling lonely, is all.
Pull
You can
yourself
get all
together.
four of them into the same thing here.
I was just feeling lonely, is all.
Pull yourself together.
I owe you a slice.
Yep. I just got the achievement. It's called Soap. That's the way it reads. It's basically for making all four of the turtles become zombies. Because of the way the purple ooze kind of works on them. It's kind of cool. But now that we got that out of the way, now we can focus more on going through this area. No switches. Nothing over there. Oh, we got one battle point orb over here, so let's grab that quick. Ooh, a virus bomb. Nice. Oof. Well, if I didn't get it before, this spot right here would probably be a good spot to do it.
I owe you a slice.
Alright. Nope, nothing over here. Nope, nothing up there. Oh, more rock soldiers. Alright, guys. Do some super shuriken.
Let's go get him, guys.
Oh, these guys are actually pretty tough, I gotta say.
Let's go.
Of course, it really doesn't surprise me considering they're made out of rock. How you guys doing over there? Hopefully you guys are still... Oop, gotta dodge that. Alright. Well, thank you guys for taking out the other two. That's one good reason to put them on all out. That way they can continue to attack the enemies while everyone else is doing what they gotta do. There you go, Mikey. I'll give you some life. I want to make sure all my turtles are nice and healed up. Alright.
Look out! Here I come!
Bring gonna smash your faces in.
Plus, with everybody having their own abilities, really comes in handy. Because that way, when you put them on Go All Out, they'll each do their own abilities as they attack everybody. I'm sure at some points it probably really doesn't help, because then when you go to switch to them, you know, they no longer have their abilities readily handy, but
I think I've located some enemy hideouts. Go check them out.
you can always use Mikey's one ability called Cheerleader, which will reset everybody's cooldowns, which is pretty nice. Alright, looks like we located some enemies, excuse me, over here. Apparently I got the hiccups. Sorry, everybody. Alright, so they're over there. There doesn't appear to be anybody over there.
If a scout finds you, the enemy will become more aggressive. Stay out of their sight.
Okay. So we gotta watch out for the scouts. Kinda like what happened with the Mausers. Part when we were in the sewers. So we gotta be careful. Oh, we got a sewer entrance over there. Okay, so far so good. Nope. Looks like we might have a fight on our hands over here because we got a barrier blocking our way. So let's go this way. Not finding too many collectibles in this area down here. I'm not seeing any battle point orbs or any kind of collectible orbs. I also like to point out that there really just does not seem to be very many collectibles down here in the sewers. I don't even think even in the last video I did where we were in the sewer area that we managed to find any collectibles. It seemed like all we really found was, you know, some battle points orbs. Which all in itself really isn't that bad. I mean... Oh, it's coming around this way, guys. Alright, let's go double back. Come around this way. You know, as ninjas, you know, our whole point is to basically come in stealthily and not be seen. Because, you know, because anyone that has read any kind of lore or mythology or anything like that based off ninjas, that is like their biggest ability, is to not be seen. Alright, he's back over there. We managed to successfully get around him. Of course, now the question is just where exactly are we supposed to go? Oh, I apologize. Apparently that was not a turtle's lair. That was actually, apparently, where the enemies were. Okay. But we can't get through that barrier, so... Oh, and we got a time limit. Oh, that's not good. We have one enemy to defeat in their hideout. Which, in all honesty, I guess that means we gotta go down here. Okay. Let's go check it out. Ah, what's up, guys?
You're almost out of time.
Yeah, we are. Let's get him, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we probably only got a B rating on that one because we took too long to get to their hideout. But that's okay. We still completed it. And now we know. Now that makes you wonder, does that mean the barrier is now gone over here? Oh, yep. Sure enough. Oh, yes. Plenty of things to battle points now. Wow, all it took was that to unlock all these battle points. Nice. Got a new charm. I'm sure that'll come in handy. I got a speed drink. got some max hit points up. That'll come in handy. Got a couple more battle point ores to grab here. Fortunately, if you get close enough, they kind of drift over to you. Alright. We'll get you guys to come over here and follow me for now. Gotta say, for being in a sewer, the water's moving very fast. I always wondered about that, you know, them poor turtles, you know, they live in a sewer, which, you know, as we all know, the sewers and sewage in particular is nothing more than, you know, a bunch of waste.
How are you holding up in there? Do you
So
think you're
it's
getting closer to
kind
the
of gotta suck for the turtles, being stuck in all that waste. Alright, what do we have here with this big red one? Alright, where's Donnie? I think Donnie still has a super jump. Oh no, we got rid of his super jump. Oh no.
I just don't get it.
Alright, I'm gonna try shooting it with a shuriken, see if that helps. There we go. Plasma mine. Okay.
It's go time.
Wow, they're just everywhere in this part of the sewer. Oh, another red one. Since we know that shooting them will work, we'll just go ahead and shoot them. Not entirely sure which way we're supposed to take here. But I am a stickler for trying to get all of the available things to grab. Alright, so these guys are kind of stuck by the barrier here. That's right, you dance. And while you dance, we'll take you out. Alright. Alright, now, just to make sure, I hate to let a good collectible go to waste. We're gonna come over here. Make sure we grab everything. And there's a lot of them down here. And what's nice about these is, you know, they'll go into our reserves. So when we do manage to get down into the turtle's lair, all these items we can switch to into reserves. So, like, if we need pizza or anything like that, we will have it. Looks like we have a power drink and possibly a speed drink there. We got some pizza and a weapon. Which is fine, because normally before we actually go after the boss, we will find a way back to get to the lair in case we need to switch out anything. So all these things can go ahead and go right to where they're going to be in our reserves. There's a good chance we'll end up switching them out later. Oh, I thought I'd seen another one. Oh. Just to be on the safe side, I want to double back quick. Make sure that we didn't forget anything. Okay. Let's get back to it then. No, one thing that I really like is that he is by far one of the fastest turtles. I think as far as the slowest turtles go, that would have to obviously be Donnie. For some reason his staff is just, I don't know, it seems to be the slowest one. Leo seems to have a nice balance between speed and strength, and Raph just has, you know, obviously more strength. I don't know if anyone has seen the latest TMNT movies, but holy cow, if Raphael does not have like the whole Hulk factor going on, I mean, he is just massive in the latest movies. in case anyone hasn't checked it out, I think everyone should take a look and see if they can't check out on the latest comic adaptation they have coming out called The Last Ronin. From what I understand, it looks like something happened with all the turtles, and there's only one turtle left, and that's why he ends up being called The Last Ronin. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I would actually love to read that comic series to find out which one is actually the last turtle out of all of them. You know, they've had various like futuristic type episodes of what happens to the turtles in the future. As far as, you know, I remember there was one where it was like, trying to remember, Donnie was like, oh, it's been so long since I've seen it. I think Donnie was like some kind of like weird cyborg thing, like his brain was inside of something. And the Raph had like one eye. It's been so long since I've seen it, so I apologize if I'm wrong. You know, if you remember, please, by all means, leave a comment in the comment section to help me remember exactly what it was that happened to the turtles. I honestly wish that they would bring that series out on DVD. They have yet to do so. I think it's because back then they had a deal with one of the pizza franchises, to where when you could actually get your DVDs through them, but it only usually had like a few episodes of the series on there. But it was the one that came out in the late 1990s or early 2000s, and it ended with the series called TMNT Fast Forward, where they were in the future, and they actually had like dark clones of the turtles, and those ones were pretty cool. The dark mutations or clones of the turtles. I have been following the turtles for as long as I can remember. Pretty much ever since they came out, I've always enjoyed the TMNT. I did have a lot of the comics, and I also had a lot of things involving the turtles. I seen the original movie in movie theaters when it first came out. I believe I also saw the second one in theaters. The third one I saw on DVD. TMNT was awesome. I loved that one when it came out, because it continued with the story. I remember seeing all of the 1980s versions of the turtles. I watched all the 1990s. I mean, by far my favorite out of all the turtles, even more so than the 80s. Not so much the later ones that came out. Of course, I really can't judge too much because I really haven't seen him that much.
But I've never seen this place before.
It does look pretty cool. I will give it that. And obviously each rendition, you know, has had its own animation style. But in all honesty, there's nothing wrong with that, because each variation is going to have its own take on the story. You know, no different than, say, you know, Batman. Batman has had how many different takes on his story? In fact, they even had a crossover between the Turtles and Batman, which is actually kind of interesting. If you haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend you check it out. It's kind of cool because you get to see Shredder and all of them guys actually become mutated forms of themselves, which is kind of cool. If I'm not mistaken, not to leave any too many spoilers in the video, but Harley Quinn turns into a hyena. The Joker turns into a big giant snake. I mean, it's actually really cool to see the different forms that the regular Batman villains end up turning into. So if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend checking out the TMNT and Batman. Alright, I don't even know if we're getting close to where we're supposed to where Armaggon is. This is by far the biggest sewer level I've found so far. And I apologize for just kind of rambling on here with all the TMNT stuff that I know, but what better place to do it than, on a video based on a TMNT game? Because there is a lot of mythos involved with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in general. I know they were obviously originally created by, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. Which is, if you remember the very first Ninja Turtles movie they ever made, there actually is an Easter egg in there where they call them, when they say that they're found over, the warehouses over on Eastman Island. Because they were created by Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman. Oh, ages ago. And their whole thing with the Turtles, which is kind of funny, they based it off of all the different things that were going on at the time. Okay, you had the Hand, which was a huge ninja organization, and like the Daredevil comics and Elektra and stuff like that. In the Marvel comics, the Hand was like the major ninja thing. I mean, even Wolverine went up against the Hand on more than one occasion. So that's where they came with the foot instead of the hand.
If a scout finds you, the enemy will become more aggressive. Stay out of their sight.
And as far as the teenagers and mutants, well, they got that from the X-Men. Because the X-Men were very prominent in the time when this, when the TMNT first came out. So they kind of wanted to go with something that was along those lines. And in a way, it was actually kind of a joke when they first came out with the TMNT. It was, that's why they came out with the foot instead of the hand, and they came out with the teenagers and the mutants, like in the X-Men. And the Turtles, well, they thought, well, what would be the...
Well, you've got to make them angry now. Good job.
Well, that's fine.
I knew it. It's the enemy. There they are.
That's fine. Oh wow, this guy's huge.
Prepare to face your better. Let's go! I can't move my limbs.
This guy's reviving.
Over yourself, man.
Wow, this guy's like a little mini boss all to himself, man. Let's get him, guys.
It just happened. Snap out of it. Thanks. Snap out of it. I'm okay. I can totally handle this.
Look out! Here I come! Banzai Blast!
That's what I'm talking about. Wasn't expecting that, guys. Sorry. I got kind of distracted there by the huge mini boss fight there.
Get him, guys. Here's Donnie. You picked a bad day to mess with me.
Oh, apparently I gotta wait.
85% chance I will kick your butts.
I gotta wait for the circle to fill up on that one.
Better.
I apologize, everyone. It appears I kind of lost my train of thought there because I got caught up in fighting the boss battle. Let me see if I can't, only way I can think of is basically to backtrack and go back here quick. See if I can't go back here quick and okay, good. Donnie got some life. Some life. Alright, give me 1 second here. I apologize for the break in transmission here, guys, but I kind of have to go to the bathroom quick, and this will give me a second to kind of go back and check my video quick here to refresh my memory as what I was talking about before I got caught up in the boss fight. Alright, be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back. Sorry about that. and I had myself a nice little quick refresher as to where I left off at before that happened. It was basically because, you know, how they got the name, you know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because of what was popular at the time. And I don't honestly think when they first made them that they thought that it was going to be as popular as it was. I mean, if you think about it, it really took off. I think a lot more than they ever possibly imagined that it would. I mean, it grew to be largely successful. You know, I got the 3 original movies, the TMNT, the 2 newer movies. We had the original series, the 90s series, the live action series that came out after the 3rd movie. I mean, they've had so many renditions of the Turtles that it just boggles the mind. It really does. They have been around for a long time. I even remember a movie that they came out with called The Turtles Forever, which in itself was awesome because it combined the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that came out in the comics only, where they were all black and white, and they all had the same color bandana. That one was pretty cool. I mean, it had different variations of the Shredder, it had different variations of Krang. I mean, it was intense. They had literally like every version of the Turtles that you can possibly imagine involved in that. It was kind of cool because, the whole thing was to try and make sure that they didn't get wiped out of existence. So yeah, that's another, movie that if you haven't had a chance to check out, I highly recommend that you check out. I can't help but guess that there's something up here. I mean, why else would they put all this stuff here? Or is it trying to block off something up here? Let's go see what's up here. I have so many traps. There's something here. Okay. I think that takes us back to where we were in that spot. So let's hop over here quick. See if there's something over here, maybe. Maybe not. Does not appear to be anything over here. Nope. Okay. Apparently, all we're really doing right now is just kind of backtracking. Oh, okay. I don't see any collectibles over here. And that way's blocked. So we just gotta go back the way that we came. Okay, we gotta go back up this way, it looks like. Ah, the Greenway. I just got an achievement called the Greenway. Cool. I think that one is for traveling so many miles. Doesn't specify, you know, how you gotta travel those miles. It's just an achievement trophy for traveling so many miles. There doesn't appear to be anything else down there. I don't think that's a switch. You can shoot it to see. No, okay. Alright, I guess we'll just head on down next to the we'll head on down to the next level here. There's Raph.
How are you holding up in there? Do you think you're getting closer to the end yet?
We gotta be getting close. I mean, I'm not sure how much further we can go, but it doesn't mean I won't try to figure something out here. Let's go ahead and blow this bad boy up. There is a trophy achievement for
You have to fix this problem.
destroying so many
Millions of citizens' lives
of
depend
those
on it.
barrows and traps. Alright, I'm gonna head into the lair. I have a feeling we're getting
You must
close.
prepare for the outside world, for it is full of dangers.
Power, jump, speed. Alright, missile turret we'll hold on to. Jump drink we really don't need, but we'll go to storage here. See what we have.
Combat, like
Virus
shopping,
bomb.
is a string of continuous choices. Combat, like shopping, is a string of continuous choices.
Alright, let's swap that out. Not so much worried about the speed drink. But I will go with the full slice of pizza here. And the power drink, yeah, we'll go with the secondary missile turret here. Okay. I think we're good for the moment. I want to save some of our battle points for at the end of this battle here so we can put them towards upgrading our abilities. Because, yeah, that's like the best way to
I will be watching over you, my children.
upgrade our abilities. Because it's like one of the main things we want to do is, you know, keep upgrading our abilities to get stronger. So when we got to go against later bosses like Shredder and Krang and Super Shredder, we want to make sure that we're ready. Nothing over there, but there is one over here. Oh, some more over here, it looks like. I don't see any over that way, but I do have one over here. Actually, looks like that's the way we need to go, which, you know, is not a bad thing to know. But I just want to double check quick, make sure there's nothing else we gotta grab. No, nothing over there. But I think I see a couple of things over here. Okay, nothing over there. Alright, I guess let's keep going down. I gotta say, this is definitely, I know I said it, well, gotta say, I know I said this earlier, but this is definitely one of the more in-depth sewer levels that I've been in. Usually, most of the ones that I've been in are not this far down. Ooh, another giant one. Alright, guys. Go for it. Take him out. Gotta be getting closer here.
Guys, I'm seeing tons of activity near your location. You should really check it out.
I bet. So where is the enemy at? That way? Okay.
There they are! Mikey found the target. Don't let it out of your sight, Mikey.
Sweet.
Nice job, guys.
Wow, there's a lot of sewer to explore. I think we found the way we're going here, guys. I think we have the items we want, so I don't really feel it necessary to head back into the turtle's lair. So we'll just leave that for now. But we will head down to the next area here. Oh, I think we're there, everyone.
Huge reading from the center of the bottom floor, and it's definitely not Slash.
Alright. Here he comes. And apparently we can't head over that way. Armaggon. Cool.
All of this will be mine. Pay tribute to your future king.
Is there no end to what people will flush down their toilets these days?
Now, Raph. You heard the guy. He's royalty. Show some respect.
Hey, fish breath! We already have a dude calling himself king down here.
Alright,
Why is
so we got the
everyone
Rat
so
King.
desperate to be king of the sewers anyway?
Hey, let go of him. That's not fair. Stay out of the ooze.
Well, that's a thing that just happened. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh, everything's upside down. Snap out of it.
Thanks, Dolly. Appreciate that.
Thanks.
Sorry about that, everyone. That was my alarm going off, apparently.
Guys,
Thanks, Raph.
Thanks.
It's go time.
Shell shock.
It only hurts when I breathe and move and blink.
Momo's been knocked out. You're gonna have to pull through with just the three of you.
Snap out of it.
Gracias, bro. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. It only hurts when I breathe and move and blink.
Get a hold of yourself, man.
I was just feeling lonely is all.
Well, that's a thing that just happened.
No, I didn't want to return to the lair. Dang it. Oh,
Through with just the three of you.
that sucks. Okay.
Wolf's been knocked out. You're down to two. This isn't looking good.
Let's go get him, guys.
Alright, we'll be alright.
Let's go.
I don't feel so well.
Pull yourself together.
Took you longer to help me than I estimated.
Alright, we got the other guys back. Sweet.
Half shell, but full go. Let's boogie.
Back to the drawing board.
I got this, bro.
I just thought I'd give you the opportunity
Watch out, Donnie.
to show off your skills.
Where is it? Oh.
Upside down. Get a hold of yourself, man.
I was just feeling lonely is all.
No more Mr. Nice Turtle.
Well, that's a thing that just happened. Get a hold of yourself, man.
I think we got him here. Yep. Getting close.
When I breathe and move.
We got him, guys. Let's do it. Oh. We got him. Alright. Yeah, we took him down. Kind of interesting, though. It did not mention at all, once,
Mission complete.
anything to do with his story. It had the word future in it, and that's like it. It didn't say anything else at all about that he came from the future or anything. Like, they could at least tell us a little bit about his story in this mission. But that's just my opinion, I guess.
You did well, but there is always room for improvement.
Nice. Combo attack level 3. Not a bad thing. And shark attack. That's not exactly a bad thing. Gradually recovers your health. That's not bad. Gotta say, these two are probably the best ones I've found so far. Willpower and auto heal. Nice. Okay.
Well, well, talk about a stupid fish out of water.
Have your little fun, fools, but know this. Armaggon has been promised dominion over the oceans of this world. Soon you will all be history, and I will be a king!
Run! He got away.
How can he swim in that? Gross.
The oceans. Man, this thing just gets better and better. Maybe the tech in the containers is the key. April wasn't kidding when she said it was strange. It's not human tech. It looks alien. I'm gonna shoot a picture over to April to see what she makes of it.
Check it out, bro. A nerd selfie.
Okay, who's next?
Ah, so Wingnut is next. I wonder if Screw Loose will be with him. Interesting side note about Wingnut and Screw Loose is they were like a kind of like a combo in the original comics. In fact, they joined the Mutanimals. Wingnut is a bat and Screw Loose is a mosquito. It's actually pretty cool. So yeah, why don't you come on back and join me next time for when we take on Wingnut and hopefully Screw Loose is with him. That would be cool. But if not, well then I guess we'll just take on Wingnut. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, if you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Alright, thanks for